Hey guys, my name is Scott Brewster and I'm going to share something real quickly with you. I hope that a friend shared this on their wall and that you got connected to it, because I'd love for you to get back to them and say, hey, wow, how do I get started doing that? That's my mission here. My mission is not to bring anybody to me personally. My mission is to help you either help yourself or help your friends. Guys, my name is Scott Brewster and I am I'm in the insurance business, as boring as that sounds, in Brandon, Mississippi. I've got 5 kids. I was really busy, but something entered my life on April 27th. And the reason why I wanted to do this video right now is it dawned on me that this week will be 200 days since I first heard the word BitQuick, B-I-T-Q-Y-C-K, B-I-T-Q-Y-C-K. Now, I'm like you. A friend of mine approached me. I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want to spend money or have product stack up in my garage, but they told me about an opportunity and I did listen, and it completely has changed my family's life. And I want to share real quickly, in a broad sense, what's going on. Unless you've lived under a rock for the last few years, you've heard, and your friends have probably been bugging you about something called Bitcoin. Now guys, in 2011, a friend of mine approached me about Bitcoin and suggested I put $200 into it. And I didn't. And had I listened to them, today I would be worth about $60 million. From my $200 would have gone to $60 million in Bitcoin. Now, we all know that investment sometimes is 20/20 in hindsight, right? We should have done Apple, we should have done Google, we should have done Yahoo, etc. We all have these should have moments. But a company called BitQuick launched sometime this year, 8 or 9 months ago. And 2 guys that I know pretty well now, Sam Mendez and Bruce Bice, started this company, BitQuick. And guys, their vision was very simple. They wanted to reward people that created value within the company. So Sam and Bruce thought, instead of just creating another cryptocurrency, to try to follow after Bitcoin's success, why don't we create a company and create a coin, launch the coin, and give people access to ownership in the company if they do well sharing the message. So Sam and Bruce started BitQuick, and they started a coin, a digital currency called BitKey, B-I-T-Q-Y. Now, when I heard about that, I thought, okay, how much to get involved? And my friend says nothing. And I said, nothing? And I got involved for nothing, and I suggest that you get involved for nothing. And then start looking around like I did, because I got involved for nothing. And in these 200 days, my wife and I have earned significant 6-figure income, cash, money, not BitKey, but cash. We've positioned ourselves to receive residual income month after month after month after month, but because and attached to Bitcoin's success. And we've also positioned ourselves for long-term financial advantage. So what I wanted to share real quickly is what is BitKey, why is it different, and how can you make money pretty quickly with BitKey and BitQuick, the company. So we're looking at quick kind of money, right? Not get rich quick, not get rich kind of money, but nice little flow of money right off the bat. And we're looking at how do you build a residual income for 2018 and 19. And then how do you position yourself in an intelligent way to, by all likelihoods, have a little nest egg for retirement? Those are the 3 things. Now, residual, later, right? So when Sam and Bruce started BitKey, or BitQuick, they launched the currency BitKey. Now guys, you can earn BitKey through a series of verticals and a series of what I call an ecosystem products. We have medical products, we have travel products, we have beauty products. We got a lot of products. You don't have to buy anything, but I want you to go to equick.com and start looking around. I'll put that website on here, equick.com. Just look around, figure out the company. Again, you can become an affiliate of BitQuick for nothing. But what they did that was so brilliant is all these other coins, you've got to go out to an exchange and buy it, right? With BitQuick, you can do that. You can go to the public exchanges where cryptocurrency is traded, and you can go to, there's several different currencies. You can go coinmarketcap.com, coinmarketcap.com, and you can choose your exchange, but you can buy the currency. Now, I will tell you that my wife and I have accumulated about 1.7 million. Now, take some guesses. How many of the 1.7 million have we bought? Like out of our daily cash money from the family, how many BitKey have we bought in the last 200 days? Out of 1,000,007, never have we spent a dime on buying BitKey on the exchange. Now, I think we all should. I've just been in a position where I was able to earn it. I got involved for free, but I started seeing what was going on, so I started buying some of these products, and I got rewarded BitKey. And then BitQuick says, hey, Scott, thank you for telling people about these great things. When your friends and family buy these great things to get a hold of the BitKey, we're going to reward them the BitKey, and we're going to give you a little commission because we're not running advertisements on the Super Bowl, or, you know, we need the world to know what's going on with BitQuick. What better way than word of mouth? It's the same way that Amazon and eBay and those guys got started, as affiliate conversations. So I told my friends, and they told their friends, and they told their friends, and it's created this big ecosystem. And every time somebody purchases something in my ecosystem, I get paid a commission. Some of them are weekly, some of them are monthly. Let's not get into the details. But that's the short-term strategy. Now, that was pretty interesting. But then I learned that BitQuick would give me ownership in their company. So I could buy these things that saved me money, and there were great value-added products, and then BitQuick would give me ownership in their company. Yes, out of every 10 BitKey that you own, you have a share of BitQuick Inc., a C Corp in Dallas, Texas. I've been to the company. It's 10,000 square feet on the 16th floor and 10,000 square feet on the 17th floor in downtown Dallas, Texas. This isn't some P.O. box someplace. This is a big, thriving, I feel like a multi-million-dollar company in the next few years, and I own a piece. For every BitKey I own a 1/10 of a share of stock. Now remember, I own about 1,000,007. It'll go up today, but about 1,000,007 BitKey, which means I have 170,000 shares of a company in Dallas, Texas that I think is positioning itself to be a multi-million-dollar technology boom, right? So think about that. I'm earning income because I'm sharing these great products with folks, right? That's the short-term play. But then what really hit me over the last few weeks is the residual side is so massive. Now, guys, I could do a whole live event, and I often do, on just the mining side. But those of you that don't know what mining is, understand that companies have been mining cryptocurrency for years. You can go out there and mine, actually have a computer that runs mathematical algorithms, and it's very hot, it's very fast, and you can get different hash rates and all that stuff. But you can buy a server and sit it in your kitchen, and it goes out there and solves these equations, and you can earn tiny, tiny little pieces of Bitcoin. Well, BitQuick, the company, has done very, very well in the last 9 or 10 months. Well, they've used all their cash for us, the owners of BitKey, that we've used all of our cash, or a lot of our cash. We're a debt-free company, and we've bought hundreds of mining servers, all right? So think about this. The short-term play is to tell people about all these great products, and you earn BitKey, and you earn commissions, and so you can get some income flowing for nothing, right? But then the residual play is BitQuick will let us buy into the power, not only the power, but also the actual production of a machine. Now, it's sort of complicated, but I can tell you that if you have a company, BitQuick, that owns hundreds of machines, and those machines are mining Ethereum and Bitcoin and other coins, they've got GPUs, they allow us to buy into that for very, very reasonable amounts of money. We can buy into that. So think about what's going on here. Think about what's happening, all right? The short-term income is telling people about the verticals, right? The residual income, if you care to, is to get involved in 2 different ways. You can be real passive and just own some BitKey. We call it M, which is leasing power to the machines, and it's kind of complicated, but we'll talk more about that later. I want this to be fast. You can be involved in the BitKey M side, or you can actually own some of the production of a particular machine or a particular group of machines. So a lot of us are saying, whoa, you got a debt-free company that's got all these hundreds of machines mining Bitcoin. Give me as much as I can of that, and we're buying into that, and we're creating an opportunity to earn residual income. Now, people say, well, Scott, how much residual income? Well, guys, there are so many variables that go into it, but I know personally that I immediately jumped and spent $2,000 for myself and $2,000 for my wife, because I knew, I did some really easy math that you can go out there on the internet and do. And I knew, well, my math is that I'm going to make my money back in 3 or 4 months on what I spent on the machines. Any investment, anywhere, anytime, if you can be whole in 3 or 4 months and then be in the green for the entire year, or really for the lifetime of the machine, that's a pretty big deal. Now guys, on the mining piece, I want you to understand, today's Bitcoin price, let's say, is 6,400, right? If it goes up next year, like it did this year, and that Bitcoin is worth 10,000 or 15,000 next year, your power that you're leasing out and the actual machine that you're participating in, it doesn't cost any more money to mine a Bitcoin, whether it's $6,500 or $15,000. So as Bitcoin goes up and you've positioned yourself, you're raking in Bitcoin, little slivers at a time, as the value, as we all think it will, continues to rise. Mining is so brilliant for that reason, and it's also brilliant for this reason. If you went out there and bought a Bitcoin today and you paid $6,500, if it goes to 6,300, you lose. If it goes to 6,600, you win a little, right? Obviously, that's how the marketplace works. However, if you mine a Bitcoin, and basically you've spent your money to get access to the machinery and to the technology, once you start mining Bitcoin, it doesn't matter whether it's 6,000 or 8,000 or 10,000. A free one is a free one. If I told you I was going to give you $5,000 each month for an investment you made 6 months ago, if 1 month I gave you 4,000 and 1 month I gave you 7,000, would you really quibble that much, right? Mining is brilliant. Short term, telling people about the products. Residual, being involved in the mining. Now, long term, what happens? Long term, think about this. You've got a company that's already bought the land, already bought the equipment, is zero in debt, is launching cryptocurrency mining facilities all over Europe. We're already in Washington State. We're mining thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars every single day with zero debt. What's going to happen to BitQuick Corporate? Now remember, if you own BitKey, you own some of BitQuick Corporate. So as BitQuick becomes a more valuable company because it's got zero debt and it's mining cryptocurrency every single day, think about that. As BitQuick goes up, your ownership interest is more valuable than it used to be, number one. And number two, BitQuick, as it goes up, the cryptocurrency world is going to pay attention and they're going to want a piece of BitQuick. They can't call up Sam and Bruce and say, hey, I'd like to buy 20,000 shares of your company. Sam and Bruce are going to say, do like everybody else, go out there and get BitKey, and BitKey has ownership embedded in it. So they're going to, instead of going through the verticals like a lot of us did to get started, they're going to just go straight to the exchange and buy BitKey. So what happens? The verticals are dropping BitKey into the marketplace, so the original supply of BitKey is diminishing, diminishing, diminishing. BitQuick is mining, which makes the demand go up and up and up. So what happens when a supply is being diminished to nothing while the demand is increasing to infinity? I'm not an economic expert necessarily, but I can tell you when supply is rapidly diminishing and demand is rapidly increasing, and I visualized that happening in 2018, what happens to a 1 cent BitKey value on the exchange? Right now, you can go out there, you can find BitKey for a penny. So it doesn't take up, there's not really much downside there. And think about a penny BitKey that goes up to 1/10 of 1% of Bitcoin. 1/10 of 1% of Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is about 6,500. So 10% is 650. 1% is 65. 1/10 of 1% is $6.50. Well, not to talk about me again, but I'm the only numbers I know. I've got 1,000,007 BitKey. If it gets to $6.50, I'm a pretty happy fella. I'm a multi-millionaire with zero invested, other than time and energy and sharing the message. With zero initial investment, I don't spend anything every month unless I want to. If I see a vertical, I grab it, but there is no ongoing expense every month. Guys, 100% of every American and everyone that's seeing this video all around the world should join BitQuick, no doubt. There is no downside. Share this video with anybody that you care about, that you love. Put it on your wall. post it to other people's walls. Guys, everybody needs to understand what's going on with BitQuick. I'm looking you in the camera and I'm telling you it's changed my life, and I'm literally begging for you to look into it. Not because of me. Ultimately, if more people get involved, the value of our company goes up, but I don't have any direct interest in you getting involved. I'm not even going to tell you what my link is. I want you to join your friends. I want you to join your family and the people that you trust and build this engagement and grow an incredible multi-million-dollar company that you own a piece of. Guys, thanks. I'm going to run in and get a little work done here at the coffee shop before one of my sons has a massive football game tonight. I'm really excited, but I wanted to share this with you as I celebrate my 200th day in BitQuick this week. Wow, what a 200 days it's been, guys. That was actually Bruce calling in, so let me run. I'll get him, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks, bye.